Welcome into GoBlueRaiders.com, and this is always something that's really fun. Every year we get together with the senior class of Blue Raiders soccer and kind of talk about some memories, talk about being teammates, their experiences, but we have never had to bring in risers for the senior class for soccer. This year, 9 seniors, and I'm going to let you guys introduce yourself, and we'll start with Kelsey right here and just kind of tell everybody your name and hometown.
My name is Kelsey Brower, and my hometown is Franklin, Tennessee.
Yeah.
My name is Taylor Kirk, and my hometown is Olathe, Kansas.
My name is Emily Jorgensen, and I'm from Overland Park, Kansas.
My name is Grace Summers, and I'm from Carrollton, Texas.
Amalia Anderdal from Oslo, Norway.
I'm Tori Hawkins. I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Brianna Jasnik from Yorktown, Virginia.
Ashley Roth from Knoxville, Tennessee. And I'm Christina Turner from Lenore City, Tennessee.
All right, so there they are, your 9 Blue Raider soccer seniors who now, I mean, you guys are at a point where we're getting close to the end of the regular season. And Kelsey, I'll start with you. Having been a 3-year starter in goal, there's only a certain number of guaranteed games you have left, and anything past that is what you guys earn on your own. So is there a sense of urgency there?
Oh yeah, like the level of importance is getting bigger every time, and every game is getting to be a bigger game as these points, the standings get closer, and whoever gets in the tournament, you don't want to get to the last game and then struggle to get in the tournament, so every game counts.
Yeah, Emily, we've had a long run of Jorgensens here, and and you've seen it all, and how this program has moved forward and moved to where this year has been the best start in conference play. But talk about where you've seen it come from and where you see it today.
Well, I remember as freshmen how important our seniors took every game, and now we're kind of in their spots, and it's always in the back of our mind about how important every game is. And so I think we obviously definitely take after them, that class, so we just want to continue to work hard every game. Yeah,
and as you move down the stretch, you guys have an excellent opportunity. Tori, being from here in Murfreesboro, is there something kind of extra special about it, being right here and so many family members and friends that get to come see you play?
Yeah, I'm really hoping senior night I'll have a good crowd there, but definitely watching the program. I remember meeting Aston when he first got here when I was 8 years old. And
8 years old?
I was 8, yeah. And I mean, he's been here for 14 years now. And just watching that program go through its ups and downs, and then just being able to be a part of it, it's just been really nice. It's kind of been living out a dream, so it's kind of sad that it's ending, but I'm glad I've been here.
Yeah, Christina from Lenore City, and everybody has a role. Everybody has a role. Kelsey has started for 3 years in goal, has not missed a game, but everybody plays their part. Talk about your part, because there's, I hear the girls talk about, how important being great teammates are, and how you have relished that role.
Well, I've been injured a lot, so I'd like to think of myself as somebody who tries to find the positives generally. I mean, it's not always easy, and I've been through a lot of negative things here, injury-wise, nothing outside of that, but injury-wise, I have been through a lot of negatives, so I hope that I was seen as somebody that was positive on the bench and tried to help even when I was down. Yeah,
Ami, you know about injuries. You walked in here on crutches today.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's frustrating to go through the end of your senior season and being in a leg brace, and in particular when you are 7 time zones away from home.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's definitely not the way I wanted my season to end, but I'm still a part of the team. I feel like a part of the team, and I just try to find other ways to support them.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Taylor, it seems like we've had a lot of kids from Kansas that have come through this program throughout the years, and you're one of that long line. How do the makeup of a team doesn't matter what sport, is always unique in how the personalities mesh and match. And here you've got, girls that are from this area, you've got girls from Norway, you've got everybody melds together. You got Aston from Parts Unknown, and then you all come together, and there's got to be a great sense of success even in that, and then to enjoy that together as a team, the success you're having this year.
I think everyone's personalities do definitely mesh together. It helps that people are from different places. When Ami first got here, she had a tough time figuring out what words were. she would use what would you say all the time?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I just had a hard time understanding.
Yeah, she finally caught on. I mean, the language barrier is one thing with some people, but as far as being from the Midwest and then people from the South and just fitting in with the difference.
Y'all.
Yeah. Catching on. It has caught. I didn't say it, and now I say it. So.
And I know there's several who. We have some really good Southern catchphrases. Just kind of roll off the tongue. How you doing or whatever, and in a lot of these Midwestern. What was that you just said? Some of that. So you all learn that as you go along. Brianna, I noticed everybody walked in making sure that their championship ring was showing. How proud are you guys of those?
Oh my gosh, unbelievably proud. That was a huge moment for us 9 coming in our freshman year. To win a championship right off the bat was huge, and I think that we've worked really hard these 4 years up to now to be able to win another one. So I think we have a really good shot this year, and I think we're all really excited.
Yeah, and Ashley, you have played. This has been the most playing time you've had in your career. Is this year your senior season? Which that's the way it should be, I guess.
Yeah.
And has it been? Is there a sense of pride of how you've seen yourself develop?
Oh, for sure. I definitely wanted to leave a legacy of working hard and earning the minutes you deserve, and that's just how every player should have that mindset and just keep working. If things don't go your way, they'll eventually go your way if you put the hard work in. Yep,
absolutely. And Grace, you, everybody wants to have one of those moments, and you had a moment against Tennessee Tech. You got a game winner. That's got to be fun.
Yeah.
So talk about that's why they call her the best in the business right there. Talk a little bit about the support you feel from your teammates and how it feels to help them out in a situation exactly like that.
Well, I definitely wouldn't be able to do anything without my teammates on the field and everything. So finishing goals and stuff is a great feeling, but I also know they feel the same because they helped me get it. And
well, that was a marathon game too. It was like 2 overtimes.
Yeah.
And it was like somebody needs to do something here.
Right.
You need to get out. So that all worked out. Who's got? I mean, I know that there are certain stories I know that stay with the team, but who's got a good story about traveling on the road? Because I mean, it's a lot of buses, and you get some flights here and there. But have you all overcome any major travel issues? I think
the worst one was when we had 4 different planes, 3 buses, got in at Nashville at 2 a.m. But Aston wanted to wait for our bags, so we stayed till 3 a.m. and then we get back to school at 4:30.
We ran from plane to plane. I had a boot on, getting ready, and we're sprinting across an airport. And I'm like, I'm not going to make this flight. And Ness's meds and drugs are falling out everywhere.
Running through concourse.
And we want to mention there are drugs that are legal.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah,
This is having a great day.
Exactly. They were falling out everywhere, and we get to the gate right as they're calling us in, and then we sat around waiting for our bags for forever, and there was wheelchair races, and we still didn't ask him to end up with his bag, and he was super frustrated.
Meanwhile, we were starving.
And meanwhile,
they ran out of chicken.
Where were y'all going to or coming back from?
Coming back from Charlotte.
Back from Charlotte,
They ran out of chicken.
Sophomore year.
Wow. Okay. That doesn't seem like Charlotte should be that hard.
There was one thunderstorm and it just
It
killed
was like
us.
an ice storm.
Yeah, since our first flight
Who
was
doesn't like to fly?
I like it.
As long as it's not any turbulence, I'm fine.
Okay.
Coming from overseas.
I fly.
All right. What about because we've got best moment that's a good travel story. What about best practice story? Something from practice that sticks out over the last 4 years. Is there anything? Do what?
We dressed up last April Fools and wore different practice kits, and we all just like, Emily and TK wore some really scary masks. Ashley was a goalkeeper for a little while.
It was basically like a Halloween on April Fools.
We
and Ashley
switched names, and then
You had to switch names to people, so if Aston was like Sally go over there, then like I would go instead of.
No, Ashley was goalie.
Ashley and I switched names, so like whenever they would say Kelsey get in goal, Ashley would run over and put like my huge gloves, like her hands are like this on me, so she'd
You
put
get
my
the big oven mitts.
oh yeah, and she runs over with my huge gloves and she's doing keeper practice, and I was like, oh my god.
The best part about it was Aston let us practice for like, well,
We were wearing like hats and
yeah, I know. I was wearing a mask trying to see the ball. I couldn't breathe. Yeah, I couldn't breathe in the mask.
So that's a good team moment right there. I mean, that's one of those things that I think if you're the head coach, hey, they're all, sometimes it's one of those deals where you see coaches, they really don't care what they're doing as long as they're doing it together. And because those are great bonding moments. We talked a little bit about winning a championship last year. What about you guys down here? I know Brianna talked about it, but to have been here and seen the growth of the program and to finally get that breakthrough and win, and God, you've got the pressure of the world on you down there. I mean, every time somebody touches it, if it's coming your way, obviously you want some traffic in front of you to help slow some stuff down, but you get the crosshairs on you. I mean, that had to be a lot of fun and a big relief to get that behind you.
oh yeah, it's fun. I like the pressure, and I think like the girls in front of me, they like the pressure to work hard, to win. I mean, I don't think our team backs off of pressure. Every situation, I mean, the games coming up, they're all kind of pressure situations, but I think everyone's excited. No one's like nervous or backs away from it, so that's good.
Yeah. Emily, I know you, like I said, your family's been around here for a while, and for your sister and family and all that, they had to be very proud, and you too.
So.
Yeah, to do that. How did you feel about getting a championship and going to the NCAA?
Well, we didn't go to the NCAA.
Okay.
We won the regular season.
Right.
But
Oh,
I think that first season, our freshman season, winning that conference title was like kind of just the start of our next 4 years. And I think that is a huge reason why we are so close and why all of us are pretty much still here. And so that kind of just set the tone for the rest of our college careers.
Good deal. Kind of run back through everybody one more time as we get close to the end here, and we'll start on the backside with Christina. What are you going to take away? And I'm giving her the question first, so you all get to think about it. What are you going to take away, and what will you remember?
Well, I'm obviously going to take away a lot of friendships that, I will have forever. And I think that, this changed who I was, like, for the better. I never thought that I could work so hard at something, and I never thought that I could overcome adversity, and I never thought that, they brought me closer. I never thought that I could have such good friends. And I think that that's something that I'll definitely take away. And definitely just being a better person, a better worker, a better, just all around, just honestly a better person.
Ashley?
Definitely the friendships. I wouldn't have met these girls if I was just a normal student. And then also just like the just life characteristics that you use in everyday activities, just like the work ethic, you know, just being able to follow instructions, and just you're going to use that every day after we're done here. So it just prepared me for the future.
Brianna?
I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think everyone feels the same way. I mean, I think we all can answer this question the same. I mean, we're so close as a group of 9, and we all made long-lasting friendships that I think we'll all be in each other's weddings. Like, we'll all be, we're so close, and I would have never met these girls, like they said, if I hadn't have done soccer, and even the girls that are still on the team. And it teaches you life lessons. It teaches you everything from leadership to hard work to dedication to being on time. Like, just it teaches you such great life goals or life lessons that, I mean, I don't think you can get that a lot with other things. So I definitely take that away.
Tori, can you top that?
Yeah, I definitely think the friendships will be something I'll miss. It's definitely going to be hard in the future just to pick up and call somebody and ask them to go play soccer or go run with you. I think that's something we've all always been able to do, is just call each other to go anywhere, and that's just something that I'll always miss. And definitely take away and learn time management and a lot, and definitely just the goods and the bads, just, you know, waking up at 7 a.m. during preseason to just every goofy moment we've had. Our freshman skit that no other class ever did. I'll definitely miss those goofy moments. I think our class.
Do you have that video that we can run in this now?
Do we? I don't know, do we? I wish we did. Gina probably does. Just moments like that. I think our class was definitely one that was very good at being focused when we needed to be focused, and fun when we could be fun. So I'll definitely miss that for sure.
All right, I'm going to change the question a little bit as we get down here, because the answers are very, very similar. And Tori hit on something that I think that sometimes goes unnoticed, that student athletes are great employees, and when they get out of here, because one of the great skills they learn is time management. How do you think your experience is going to make you, and I'll start with Ami on the end, how do your experience, not only with sport, but with academics, and trying to balance all that, is going to make you a better employee, a better boss, a better mom, a better friend as you move forward?
Well, it's definitely a skill that I think we've all gotten pretty good at. Like, you have responsibilities to be at practice, to go to class, do your homework in time, all this stuff on top of traveling, games, everything. So you really need to stay focused and focus on your task at hand. And over time, like, that's definitely something that will help me in the future to stay focused. Yeah.
Where are you going to be? Where are you going to be after graduation?
I don't know yet.
Still sorting.
It still amazes me that for any, and I'm impressed with any of our international student athletes who make that jump and move away from home that far. When I came to school here in the 80s, I was, I could be at my mom's table in an hour and have supper. So it was, but then it's really something that's very impressive. Grace, what are you going to take away from here?
Definitely time management. Like, Aston has taught us that really well. If you're not 10 minutes early or late. So definitely doing that. I'm sorry. Yeah, friendships, obviously, and I mean, you just learn to, like, be disciplined. Like, you learn so many things that you're gonna take away for the rest of your life, like everyone else has said. To be a hard worker and whatever it is, and just do the best you can and everything.
Emily, what are you taking away from this program, and just whatever it might be, what comes to mind when the first thing that hits your head that you're gonna remember? What was it?
Well, definitely friendships. But I'm gonna go back.
It's funny how it all comes back to people, doesn't it?
It really is. Like, that's really what makes this team so incredible, and that's what has made my experience so awesome as well. But I think that everybody on this team has been at least late once, and we've learned the importance, some more than others.
I had a rough day.
You had a rough day?
At times.
She had a few rough days.
Anyways.
No, but we definitely learned the importance of being on time from Aston, and sometimes there are consequences, and in the real world there will be, and so that's a huge skill that we learned, like Ami said. So, but also shared some good laughs because of it.
There's always some consequences.
I mean, everyone pretty much said what I would say. I don't know how really to change the words other than that. Like, I'm going to take away plenty of laughs, plenty of memories. 4 years, Kelsey Brower videoed everything when we were freshmen.
Yeah. I probably have like 90 hours of video.
We'd be walking onto the bus, just a normal travel day, videoing everything. And I mean, those are the things we look back on now, pictures and videos from freshman year, and we're dying laughing.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, we were so young, and look how little we look. And now we're going to we're gonna hit the business world here in the next few months, and it's just crazy.
Kelsey, you're like I always think goalkeepers and catchers in baseball and soccer are very similar because they see the game from a different perspective than everybody else, and sometimes see the world in a little bit of a different perspective. And obviously, by the comment, I didn't say that, but the comments of your teammates, you may have a little different perspective on it.
My mind works a little differently than everyone else's. But, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Okay, who does the best Aston Roden imitation? Who's got it?
I would say Kathy does the best accent. The sophomore Kathy.
We all try to imitate him, but everyone just ends up sounding differently.
We should give him some of our one-liners.
What are some Aston quotes?
Do the one.
Don't overthink it, but think about it. That one's really good.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out
What was that one?
It's a little thing, but it's everything.
And does that make sense to anybody? Like, I feel like we're all just don't understand anything.
All that matters is that we have one more golden nugget.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
That's all that matters.
We jog, we're soccer players. We jog everywhere.
No water. It's cold out.
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to ask.
It's raining.
When your soccer days are over, who is ever going to continue running?
Oh, God.
All of you?
It's like a habit now.
Probably, we'll see. After a little break,
Yeah, you, of course.
I thought you were supposed to quit running this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you didn't ask me the question because I would have got emotional
About what?
about everybody.
Kelsey.
Honestly.
There's Jim Valvano. Jim Valvano talked about every day that you should. To have a good day, you should laugh every day and you should cry every day. And so do you all have good days every day?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We never cry.
What's senior day going to be like, Kelsey?
Emotional wreck.
Yeah, Ami's gonna be the worst emotionally. Grace will act probably like everything's fine.
It is.
I don't know. Senior night. I'm excited, but I'm sad.
It's gonna be so sad.
You don't I think that everyone's here for a reason. Like, you don't just you don't get recruited for years and put in the situation with these girls and go 4 years with them, for no reason. So it's kind of sad, but it's also great because, I feel like I've grown up with them. It's weird to say, but I've never stayed really in a place for 4 years because I've moved so much, but I've kind of grown up with them, so it's wow, it's coming to an end. That's sad.
You all came in as girls. You're going to leave here as women.
Almost everybody.
Almost everybody?
Yeah. She's still a little kid.
Hey, you got to have some of that, though. You got to have some of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of known as the most immature class.
Well, ladies, you all have given fans and each other a lot of great memories for what you've done, and the fan base and the alumni and everybody out there appreciate all the time, all the travel, all the hard work that you put in over your career. So go out with a bang, keep it going as long as you can, and just enjoy it. So hope you all, you'll never forget your teammates, and now we've got a little bit of a record of it, so that'll be good. So, all right, that's going to be it. We appreciate our Blue Raider soccer seniors today, and if you get a chance, come out and see them on their senior night as we then send them off to the conference tournament and wish for a championship there and a trip back to the big dance. So, for that, I'm Chip Walter saying thanks for being with us, and keep watching GoBlueRaiders.com.